Okay, so like I said, being that it is certainly autumnal, or finally seeing some color in the trees, I thought we would do an autumn routine today. So let's first get set in our Wuji stance, feet shoulder width apart, knees just slightly bent, soft. Feel like the top of your head is being lifted upward. So you elongate the spine. Relax the shoulders. Bring the chin in just a little bit. Stand nice, straight, and tall. Breathing in and out through your nose. Doing nice, deep abdominal breathing. So as you breathe in, your abdomen expands. As you breathe out, your abdomen contracts. Have a nice pause between each. Pause between the inhalation, the exhalation, and the exhalation, the inhalation. Just gives you a moment to reset. Sometimes it's changing where we're getting the energy from or sending it to. Sometimes it's a little extra stretch, but it's nice to get that into your pattern. Let's open with opening the flow. So just as you breathe in, let your hands drift up. As you breathe out, hands come down. You remember, we're doing this sort of like there's a string attached to your wrist. So your arms move very lightly with the breath. The hands just kind of rise and fall. It's all out of the wrist, no higher than your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. As you're breathing in, feel the energy field around you on the back of your hands. As you breathe out, see if you can feel the energy field on your fingertips and palm. Just relax into it. As your hands come up, just shift back a little bit onto your heels. As your hands go down, shift back to your toes. So you're just rocking a little bit, making the movement easier to do, requiring less effort. You just get into the flow. Nice and slow, nice long breath in. Nice long exhalation. And a pause between each. Now let's basically do the same thing, but we're going to make more of a circle. It's called circular rise and fall. So your hands are going to come up, go forward, and then back down. So when they go forward, you're going to drop back under your heels. When they come back down, you come to your toes. Breathe in as it comes up. Breathe out as it goes down. And again, just keep that movement going until you're not even thinking about the arms rising and falling. It's all being controlled by the breath. Let's do something similar to Kuan Yin paints the rainbow. So I'll mirror you. Next time your hands come down, leave the left hand down. Let the right hand come around. Sorry, wrong way. Come around, up and around. And lift the other hand back down. So I really messed that up. So you're doing your left hand is up, down. Right hand, up, down. Breathe in, breathe out. And again, just get into that flow. One more time. And down. We're going to do pushing the fog. So you're going to just continue to go down. Cross your wrists. Keeping the hands pointed towards the body. Bring the arms up by straightening it at the waist. So we're coming right up. And we let them continue to come up. Just about to the head, a little bit higher than the head, and then pushing aside. We drop back down, breathe in, breathe out. Very similar to wrist cross that we've done previously. We're just not keeping the hands as high as we did in that. And the palms are also staying focused on the body, bringing that energy up the body to the head, and then taking what you no longer need, sending it out into the earth to be recycled. In this case, you can think of the fog as the things that are interfering with your clear thinking. We've heard the expression used a lot with COVID-19, where people seem to have brain fog. This is the idea of this is to clear that fog out, bringing fresh energy into the head, and then taking that fog and sending it back down to the earth. One more time. Come up and then open up, chest to the sky, arms, palms up, arms out. And then first thumb and first finger touch, collapse the chest. So we breathe in, breathe out. Lung flow. So as we breathe in, we're gathering all that energy. Imagine it's a sunny day and we're outside. And as we open up, we soak up all that energy. And then we squeeze it into the lungs. By touching the thumb and the first finger, we establish a loop with 2 meridians that interplay. The lung meridian comes from the chest and goes to the thumb. The large intestine is at the first finger and then comes up the arm. One more time. Let's stimulate lung 1 and lung 2 points. So we're going to make the bird's beak. Remember, you're going to take your thumb and your fingers and put them together like a bird's beak. Put those both just a little bit inside the crease of the shoulder here. And we're going to just turn around, stimulating the lung points. And let's reverse. And let's get our body involved a little more. We're going to do one, then the other. And reverse. Activating the lung meridian for the immune system as well as respiration. A couple more. Go ahead and put both palms over your lungs. Visualize white light coming out of the palms, filling the lungs with that white light. Cross the palms so one's over the other, and turn circles around the lungs. Massage that energy in. So put it right up against the body, massaging that energy into the lungs. Just breathe normally. We're going to stop turning. Push that energy down the body. Hands go out to the sides. You're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to use the lung sound. If you remember, the lung sound is like a bunch of Z's. So you breathe in, and then breathe in, come back up, one hand over the other, turn circles. And then taking what we don't need, pushing it down the body, out to the ground, and then stimulating the lung meridian, breathing in, and then breathe out with Z's. One more time. Just turn lazy circles. Feel those lungs vibrating, Picture the lungs full of white light. Push whatever energy you no longer need down to the ground. Breathe in, and the lung sound. Good. Relax for a moment. Feel your lungs vibrating with that energy. We're going to do an exercise called, swimming in the leaves. So step forward with your left foot. You're going to bring your right hand forward, your left hand back, and look back at that hand. And then you're going to swing the two arms and switch to the opposite side. So you breathe out as you come to the center, breathe in as you push out to the sides. Palms up. Now we can add another element to this with the feet. So as you come around to looking over the shoulder with the leg that's out, you're going to lift the heel. And then when you switch, lift the toe. When you go to the back, you're lifting the heel. So you're going to rock. Right. One more time. Come back to the center. And let's do Qi hands, just to do a bit of clearing, and then we'll go to the opposite side. So your right palm up, left palm is down, and then you switch. Nice and slow. So as one hand is coming up, the other hand is going down, and the palms are in opposite directions. One more time. Good. This time, step out with your right foot. Put your arms out. Opposite arms out. Look back. Lift that toe. When you switch forward, now you're lifting the heel and looking back. Swimming in the leaves. And if your yard looks like mine, easy to do, lots of leaves. All over the ground. Couple more. And back to center. Good. Go ahead to Qi hands. Try to feel that energy in your palms as you're pushing the energy up and down, lifting it and pushing it. And down. Good. Go to rotating wrists. What do we actually call this? Turning the palms. I think we've done this once before. So bring your hands out to the sides. You're going to take your palms, which are both facing out. Doesn't matter which. One palm is going to turn down and back as far as comfortable, while the other palm turns up and back as far as possible while you look over the shoulder. So it's just this. Nice and easy, nice stretching. Feel the energy in your hands. Couple more. People were asking about the chi balls. This is a nice one to do with 2 chi balls. You can see how this can be a challenge. One more time. Back to center. Let's do bringing down the heavens. So lifting the chi with the palms up. Breathe out as you bring that energy down. Twice more. Breathe in, lift the energy, feel the weight in your palms. Push it down into the earth. Good. Now, for those of that came on towards the beginning, we were talking about doing a different pulling the bow. This one is a little involved, so if you don't like it, that's completely understandable. Do whatever you're comfortable. We've done a couple of different pulling the bows. We've done one where we do a wide stance. The arms come together, palms facing you. You drop down, wrists cross. You pull across the body. Then the arms come back up as you rise back up. And then you do the opposite side. So you may remember that one. The easiest one to do, quite honestly, wrist cross, one finger on one hand is extended, pull across, come back, switch. That's a simple one. This one is a little more complicated, but I love how flowy it is. So we're going to go to the left, so I'll mirror you. So your left arm is going to rise up. Rise up. Like I said, I just learned this. Yeah, so rise up, step out, put the palm out. Then your right hand comes around from underneath, goes around to the opposite side. Then keeping that arm extended, bring it over to the palm of the extended arm. Pull the bow back to your shoulder. Then push the arrow. Sweeping both hands, come back to center. Come around, then we step out again. Come around. Pull, bow, push the arrow, and sweep around, come back to center. So you notice we're doing a bit of a change every time. So we step out, and the other hand comes up, underneath, out, bring it across, pull the bow, palm is out, push the arrow, sweep back in. All right. Obviously, need to practice this one more. Last one. Come across, pull the bow, push the arrow, sweep both hands back to the center. Nice. Little different. Takes some practicing, including myself, so I apologize for that. Let's do a nice one called lengthening the Qi. So here what you're going to do is you're going to take your left hand, your right hand, put it on the left knee, palm facing out. Sorry. Again, I'm learning these are new. So left hand on left knee. Right hand comes to the palm, follows it all the way up the inside of the arm, across the chest to the shoulder, then look over the shoulder and press it back down and go past the fingers. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Breathe out as you push it down. Lengthening the Qi. One more time. Drawing that energy up the arm, up the meridians, all the way to the shoulder, and pushing other energy down the arm and out. Switch sides. Right hand to right knee. Left hand goes to the right hand. Pull the energy up the arm all the way to the opposite shoulder and look over. Push it down. Try to feel, especially when the palms cross, see if you can feel that energy going down the arm and out the fingers. One more time. Push it out. Good. Stay in the wide stance. We're going to do what's called greeting autumn. We're going to do a swan dive. So you're going to lean back. Arms come up and over. Swan dive down. Put your right hand on the inside of your left leg and let your left arm come up and over. And come down and come up. And go to the opposite side. So we breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time each side. Bring that energy up, bring your feet closer together. As energy comes up, bring it up to the chest, clearing the lungs by coming up on your toes. Breathe in, breathe out as you push it down and you go flat-footed. Let's do it one more time. So breathe in, come up on your toes. Breathe out, go flat-footed. And once again. Good. So that's another one that's sort of like the swan dive, and we're going to do a little more with the feet. This is called the crane. The crane shakes its feathers. So we're going to swan dive down. When you get down as low as comfortable, hug yourself. And just hang there for a moment. Just let everything relax. Then we're going to come up. We're going to bend the knees. So we push with our legs to come up. So we're not working our back. As you come up, let your wings unfold. Come all the way up. Come up onto your toes. And just shake from the waist. So let's change it now a little bit. We're going to put our heels together. Can you see my feet? No, there we go. Going to put the heels together with the toes out so that you're making a V. So we swan dive down. Hug yourself. Bend the knees, push up, unfold the wings. Come up onto the toes and just shake it out and then come back down. Swan dive down again. Nice hug, folding up the wings. Bend the knees. Lift the body up as the wings unfold. They come out. Up on the toes as best you can. If you can't, that's fine. Shake it out. And down. Good. Let's do a little more shaking. So we've done shaking before. We're going to do it basically all from the legs. Everything else just kind of relaxes. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's use the heart sound when we blow out. So the heart sound is ha, H-A-A-A-A. One more time. Good. Let's do a posture we haven't done in a while called pushing grass. So we're going to bring the energy up, push out, arms come around, drop back down, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Little bit of weight shift on your feet will make easier to do, require less effort. That's what we're always striving for. One more time. As you come down, turn to your left. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to come up the left, but notice I shift my weight back. Then I push forward. Then I shift my weight back. And then come back to center. Bring it up, out. One more time. And back to center. Just do a couple to the center. One more to the center, and as you finish this, you're now going to shift to your right. One more time, and we're going to go back to the center. Three times here. Good. Embracing the moon. So bring your left hand up, leave the right hand down. Bend the knees just a little bit. We're going to breathe in. We're going to straighten up a little bit. We're going to roll the moon over and then sink back down. Breathe in as you expand. Breathe out as you contract. Now finish so that your left hand is on top. So if you have to catch up, I'll just wait for a moment. Turn your right foot out. With your right hand, throw the frisbee. Shift your weight, throw the frisbee. Then come back. Parting the horse's mane. So as you throw the frisbee, the other hand makes a small circle. Imagine I'm petting a horse, in this case, a very small horse. And I'm running my hand across the top, down the mane, while the other hand rubs under its chin and out. One more time. Step back and embrace the moon again. And this time you're going to finish with your right hand on top. And we're going to go to the left. So we're going to step out to the left, throw the frisbee with your right. See if you can't feel something in between your hands, rubbing up against that mythical horse. I guess maybe if it's mythical, it's a unicorn. But feel its power. Feel the solidity of its form. One more time. Come back to embracing the moon. Good. And finish with your left hand on top, right hand down below. And you're going to follow the elbow that's up. So in this case, the left hand is up. You're going to go to the left, holding onto that chi ball the entire time. Then roll the ball over and go to the right. Sort of an energetic version of cloudy hands, cloud hands. One more time. Go back to the center. Roll the ball over on its side. Bring that ball up, over the head, down the body. Push it all the way down. Feel that ball leave your hands, continuing to travel down your legs and deep into the ground. Go into a posture Buddha holds up the earth. We're going to lift the energy up, bring it up as the hands rotate in front of your head, fingertips facing each other, palms flat as you push upward. Breathe out, sweep around. Breathe in all the way up, get that pause, feel that energy going out, then bringing the energy from the universe. Breathe out as you come down. Breathing in. Pause. Breathe out, sending it into the earth. Pause. Breathe in, bringing the energy up from the earth. One more time. Now this time, just bring your left hand up, but do the bird's beak. Imagine you're holding on to a crystal, bringing that up, all the way up, and then release it to the sky. And let that energy come back down. As the other hand comes up. called Lift the Mountain Crystal to the Sun. So I'm bringing that crystal up, I'm charging it up, and I'm sending that energy out to the sun, and gathering that energy from the sun and bringing it back down. Breathe in, pause, breathe out, pause, breathe in. One more time. Actually, each side so we're even. And down. And just take a moment to check in. Just be aware of your body, what's going on in your body. Just stand in the Wuji stance and see if you could feel the energy coursing through your body. Notice where it's not. Notice where you may have some energy blockages, muscular tension, perhaps some pain. Don't even think about it. Just identify it and move on. Good. Step out with your left foot. Bring your left arm around in front to your lower dantian, which is just below the belly button. Right hand goes directly behind it on your back. Nice flat back, bend over. As you come up, bring the foot back. And we switch out. This is called bowing crane. Last time. Good. Let's do some flying. Continue that crane theme. Just nice and easy. As you breathe in, let the arms drift up. As you breathe out, the arms drift down. So we're not going high. The arms are relaxed. The elbows are slightly bent. One more time. Bring your feet together, continue the flying, but this time come up halfway to the shoulders like we've been doing, back down. This time breathe in, back of the hands come together, and breathe out. So to the shoulders. One more time to the shoulders, all the way up and down. Clear the lungs, so bring the energy up the body to the chest, come up onto the toes. Breathe out as we push it down to the ground. Feet together, right hand below your lower dantian. Left hand scoops out, thumb and first finger separate, centering. Thumb comes down the center line of your body, pointing towards the body. When you get to the bottom, you switch. Breathe in, breathe out as you go down. As that hand's coming down, try to feel the energy coming between your thumb and finger. The Chinese call that the tiger's mouth. The whole idea of this is to try and balance the energy of the three energy centers, the three dantians. One more time each side. And then finish with both hands over the lower dantian, one palm over the other, either holding at the wrist or intertwining your thumbs. It doesn't matter which hand is on top. Let your body relax. Picture white light coming out of the palms, going into your body, being absorbed by a little pearl. That little pearl is your lower dantian. Feel that pearl getting warmer. Visualize it glowing brighter. Let your body rock and sway as that energy comes out from that little pearl and spirals down your legs and up your torso. As it moves through your body, it's dispelling any darkness, any stagnation, removing blockages. Filling your body with a beautiful, warm, loving light until every part of your body is aglow with the energy. And let that energy expand beyond your physical body. Allow it to encase you in an energetic cocoon. Float weightlessly inside this cocoon. Become aware of what it feels like to be safe. To be healthy. To be at peace. Take a nice deep breath, gather up those energies, those feelings. Hold on to them tightly and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.